Hello everyone, this is Judith with another video. Yeah, we're talking about gratitude today. It's very, very popular right now to do a gratitude journal. And what I want to say right away for Twin Flames, a gratitude journal will not do. It's just it's basically nothing, right? Because most people who are like doing a gratitude journal, they are in a very low vibration, most of them, right? I'm not saying that this is not good. Of course, this is recommended also when you're in a high vibration, and then it's good to do it, and the purpose is to maintain a high vibration and to project good things into your future. And it's also useful to do it when you are in a lower vibration, but this will not help a lot, right? It will just not do a lot. It's like affirmations. When you have like underlying belief systems that are running the show, a little bit of gratitude every day will maybe be positive, but it will not improve anything significantly. I don't know if you know about the scale of consciousness. That's a scale by David Hawkins. You learn about it in my free webinar. So if you want to subscribe to my newsletter, you will receive a webinar, and there I teach a little bit about the scale of consciousness. And by the way, I'm also hosting a free webinar on October 31st. So if you want to be part of this, please also subscribe to the newsletter, because I'm sending out the link then via the newsletter, right? That's just the way I can do it at the moment. And yeah, we are going to do healing. You can also send in questions, and this is going to be very beneficial, right? Real work. You're going to get to know the real work, and that's something that we have to do as Twin Flames, because we are old souls. We have brought with us like big tasks, right? A big purpose. Our purpose is usually very big. It's not a small thing to accomplish, and so the minute we want to ascend and go up, we also have to dive deep and work on those deep issues, all the gunk that's coming up, and that's part of the journey, right? And you cannot avoid that. And the gratitude, usually people that are in despair, or they have fear or whatever, and then they start a journal in order to be more grateful, that's not going to work out very well. But once you are like above 200 on the scale, which is courage, and then it goes further up like to hope, and then to love, and all the higher frequencies, that's when it gets more beneficial, right? That's when because we are kind of connected to the stream, you're kind of connected to the divine, and then it's good to, of course, to train you that gratitude is beneficial, but you're maybe training gratitude, but you are not going to feel gratitude below 200. So I've been talking in another video about gratitude, and that my twin flame was always showing gratitude and talking a lot about gratitude, and in this way, like bringing my awareness to gratitude and teaching me a little bit about it, right? So I was also like asking myself, what is this all about with gratitude, and why does it feel so off to me? Well, I was just in a lower frequency. I was not really feeling that gratitude, because that gratitude is not towards other people. It can, of course, be towards other people, but it's always in relation with the divine, right? You experience the divine that is working on your behalf, right? All the miracles that show up, everything is a miracle, right? And then once you feel how everything is working together, and how you are like held, and how you are like supported by the divine always, right? You just have to let that in, and to learn, and to adjust to the frequency, to align, right? Then once you feel that, that's where gratitude is swooshing all over you, because that's the true feeling of gratitude. It's a high vibration. That's why people say, well, be grateful, and that's how I always say, look out for joy, right? Those are high vibrations, and it's a lot to be there. And a gratitude journal alone will not do, right? We have to do the work. We have to dig in and and transform things and change belief systems, right? So when you're like a child, your whole system is very open, right? Your brain waves are I don't know what it's called, but it's a frequency that is very open. Everything that you experience is learned on some level. It stays with you, right, for the rest of your life. So those things, they have a huge impact. And of course also like trauma and any significant things that we experience later on as well. So it's like layers, one on top of the other. And those are the things that we really have to disentangle and to free up, so that we can have other experiences, new experiences. And when we start this process and we feel how supported we are by the divine, and that exactly what we experience in our everyday life, and also what we experience with our twin flame, is pointing to those issues, is pointing to those belief systems that are not in our highest good, right? Exactly, the show is exactly, our twin flame is showing us exactly. And so this is then also, of course, connected to gratitude, right? That's when I say there comes a day when you feel gratitude towards your twin flame, right? You're grateful for your twin flame to be in your life, even if he or she is not here, even if he or she is like rejecting you, maybe not wanting to be in your life. Doesn't matter. This is showing you an issue, right? Showing you a belief system that is running the show for you. So yeah. And of course, the whole process and the whole journey comes with up and downs, and that's all normal, right? So my teacher is always saying we're all imperfect on this bus, right? But I don't want to put it that way. I want to say we are all perfect. It's just nothing is wrong, right? We are walking the path, and everything that we encounter is meant for us, right? And it's just, we have the responsibility, we have the power as well. That's what we learn along the journey, to reclaim our power, that things are not happening to us randomly, but that we are also able to choose. And that's much, much more powerful than a gratitude journal, right? You are bigger, more powerful. That's who you are, and who you are supposed to be. You are an old soul, what my teacher calls an advanced soul. And so that's the real purpose of the journey, to rediscover who you truly are. Yeah. And that's what it's all about. That's what we are about. That's what I am about. And as always, if you want my help, please look in the description box. You find a link to my offers. I'm here for you wherever you need help to really make progress on the journey. I also offer 15 minutes free encounters, because it's maybe necessary to talk a little bit and to see a little bit what where you could benefit from working with me. So I want this to be free, but please only reach out if you really intend to work with me, not to take away the space. And yeah, it's really good to have a kind of a map, because I can give you a kind of a map and show you in what areas you need to work next. Yeah, this is maybe something that you don't know. Okay, so I leave it here, and I wish you a beautiful day as always, and I see you in the next video. Bye for now, everyone. Bye.